Hey bitches, I'm gonna be reacting to five people that died playing video games. Ooh, that's crazy. Anyways, let's get started.
Starting off as a fledgling industry in the early 1970s, video games became truly a part of pop culture in the early half of the 1980s. Known for being incredibly addictive at times and responsible for many poor report cards of kids growing up, gaming has also, albeit rarely, taken some responsibility in the deaths of some individuals who played them. Here's a few unusual tales of some poor souls who just didn't know when to quit. Berserk is an early Atari game where the player must guide their character through a maze while shooting an endless army of robots. It's also one of the first games to have voice compression. Jeff Daly was a top player of Berserk at the Friar Tuck's Game Room arcade located in Calumet City, Illinois. Jeff set out on a challenge to get the highest possible score in a single playthrough, 16,660 points. After a marathon gaming session of nearly 18 hours straight with no breaks, Daly collapsed as he struggled to put his initials into the high score screen at the age of 19. The now deceased male was found to be a victim of cardiac arrest. Oddly enough, Daly was not the only victim at Friar Tuck's Game Room. An older male named Peter Borowski attempted the exact same feat, also passing away from heart failure shortly after achieving the goal of the highest possible score in Berserk. Deputy Lake County Coroner Mark Allen said Peter's heart condition had previous inflammation and the stress of the marathon gaming session amplified the situation. Chris Danforth was a 20-year-old male who would go on long gaming sessions of up to 12 hours straight. An Xbox addict, his favorite series was Halo. His excessive gaming periods resulted in major health problems, including obesity and blood clots. A major blood clot formed in his left calf and began a long, several months journey into Chris's lungs. Upon reaching there, it caused a fatal blockage. In the middle of gaming, Chris got up and began to complain about sharp chest pains to his father. Afterwards, he began to spasm. Despite calling the police, it was far too late. Chris's official cause of death was deep vein thrombosis, a medical condition that affects how blood in the vein, usually in the legs, clots up. The condition usually affects only individuals of extreme immobility.
That's why you gotta get up, go to the bathroom,
nearly
eat
the opposite
some food,
of our last
drink.
entry. Tim Eves was a surprisingly fit and healthy young man.
Sit there
at 25 years old, he enjoyed keeping himself in shape on his Wii Fit. Other hobbies included fishing and playing drums with his band. On March 4th, 2009, Eves slumped to the floor in the middle of jogging on his Wii Fit board. His girlfriend Emma Tuck and best friend Lewis Hicken both called for an ambulance. However, Tim was declared deceased prior to reaching the hospital. An autopsy found Tim to have perished from SADS, or Sudden Adult Death Syndrome, an ultra-rare medical condition where aerobic activity could contribute to an abnormal heart rhythm. This disorder caused the heart muscle to be confused and stop pumping blood to the brain, resulting in sudden death. Deaths from SADS are estimated to only kill 500 adults every year.
That's sad, man.
Asthma is a respiratory condition that can make breathing difficult due to extra mucus buildup. Sometimes, in extreme cases, this could lead to an asthma attack that causes utter life-threatening problems. That is exactly what happened to 13-year-old Analeigh, who suffered from asthma regularly. A gamer that enjoyed long gaming sessions on her Xbox 360, the girl stood up on July 2011 after complaining about difficulty breathing. Her heart rate continued to rise as her mother ran into the room to assist her with medication. Collapsing, Analeigh was rushed to a hospital where she was declared dead on arrival. Analeigh's chronic asthma was not being properly regulated due to her extended gaming periods and became aggravated by physical stress, increasing the blockage of mucus, causing her to suffocate. Her mother has opened a charity focused towards asthma research.
But did she die from playing video games
In
or
Taiwan,
from having
an 18-year-old
asthma?
student named Shuang was very enthusiastic about an upcoming release from developer Blizzard called Diablo 3. Renting out a PC at a local internet cafe, Shuang prepared for a massive gaming stretch. His extended gaming sitting ended after 40 hours straight when an employee found Shuang slumped over his keyboard. Waking him up, the 18-year-old responded and attempted to stand up to walk away, but only made it a few feet before collapsing. He died at the local hospital. An autopsy revealed that Shuang had completely disregarded basic needs for his body during his marathon gaming session, having consumed no food or water during his nearly 2 days straight of playing, nor did he sleep or use the restroom. Prior to the entire incident, Shuang was an avid consumer of high-sugar, high-caffeinated energy drinks, often drinking up to 4 a day. Gaming, like any other hobby, can be fun, but ignoring your own health and well-being can be fatal. Taking regular breaks for water and adequate food is important, along with stretching.
Red Bulls or
Regular
energy
doctor
drinks
checkups are important
either.
for discovering any underlying health problems that may be waiting. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you next time on Horrors, Freaks, and Creeps.
Well, if you guys are gonna play video games, ant. If you guys are gonna play video games, take breaks, eat some food, drink some water, whatever, drink, go to the bathroom. Don't sit here playing games for a straight 10 hours or something. Like this dude, he played for 40 hours. That's 2 days. He didn't stop to eat, drink, to use the bathroom. Like, that's ridiculous. But yeah, I think like the most you should be playing is like an hour to 2 hours, not 10 to 20, 40 hours. That's ridiculous. But yeah, if you guys like this video, thumbs it up, and I'll see you guys next time.